13 signs your crush likes you but is trying not to show it. We all know how frustrating it can be when you have a crush on someone, but you are unsure if they like you back or not. It can be even more difficult if that person tries to hide their feelings for you and gives you mixed signals. You might think that they're just being nice, or maybe they don't like you as much as you like them. But what if there's a way to tell if your crush likes you but is trying not to show it? According to psychology, there are some signs that indicate whether or not someone likes you secretly, and even if they are good at hiding it, you'll be able to tell. By understanding these 13 signs, it will be easier for you to figure out how he or she feels about you and make sure that their feelings are mutual before making any moves on them. So make sure to watch this video to the end. Let's start. Number 1. You catch them staring at you. The first obvious sign that your crush likes you is when you catch them staring at you, especially when you make eye contact with them. He or she might think that catching your eye means they have to look away, but if they keep staring at you even after a few seconds and then turn away, it's a sign that they like you. According to studies, when someone likes you, they can't take their eyes off of you. They will stare at you for longer than usual and won't feel awkward about it. If your crush is trying to hide their feelings for you, they'll try not to look in your direction too much. Number 2. They play hard to get. If you feel like your crush is playing hard to get, it might mean that they're trying to distract you from their true feelings. Playing hard to get is an unconscious way for them to hide their feelings, especially if they are shy or want more attention from you. For example, if your crush seems like they're trying to avoid you from time to time or keep their distance when they see you, it's a sign that they like you but are trying not to show it. However, if they try to avoid you all the time and even push you away, it could also mean that they don't like you at all. So be very careful and never chase your crush. It's important to make sure that their feelings are mutual before making any moves on them or getting your hopes up. Number 3. They talk about you. Studies have shown that when someone likes you, they will start talking about you more often to others. They're very curious about you and want their friends' opinions on you because they are excited that there might be a chance they could spend time with you. Subconsciously, the only way for them to talk about you is by creating all kinds of scenarios in their head. For example, if you hear from others that your crush has mentioned you in a conversation, it's a good sign that they are into you. They will be very interested in what others have to say and will ask them different questions about you in an indirect way. Number 4. They defend you. A person who likes you will defend you, even if they've never met you before and would normally not care about what people think of them. When someone is very defensive of your actions, it means that they feel threatened by someone else's opinion or words towards you. This can be a sign that they like you but are trying to hide it from you. They might try to change the subject or even stop talking about it because they're afraid of what others will think if they reveal their true feelings. If you feel that your crush is acting this way around you, it can be a good sign that they like you without even knowing it. Number 5. They get nervous around you. One of the biggest signs that your crush likes you is when they get nervous around you. The butterflies in their stomach and being touchy can be very subtle at first, but as time passes by, it will become more noticeable. They will have an unsure tone in their voice and find different ways to talk to you, even though the situation doesn't require it. As time passes by, you'll notice that they always find a way to keep the conversation going and never run out of things to say. According to psychology, when someone is nervous around you, they are most likely trying to impress you, which means they care about what you think of them. For example, you can watch out for sweaty palms and a shaky tone of voice. If this happens every time you're in the same room together, it's a sign that they like you but are trying to hide it. Number 6. They follow and engage with you on social media. If your crush likes you, they will find ways to get in touch with you on social media, even if it's just by liking your pictures on Instagram or retweeting one of your tweets. However, this is not always true, because some people can get carried away with how public their feelings are and accidentally expose them online. For example, they might post comments and reactions to almost everything you post online. It can be a really small comment like "so cute" or something as simple as a heart emoji. This is very normal behavior, because everyone has their own unique ways of showing how they feel about someone. But if it's rather excessive, then it could also mean that they're trying too hard to show you that they like you. Number 7. They find excuses to be around you. Another sign that the person you like might also have feelings for you is when they create different excuses to be around you, even if it's in a group setting. For example, after school or work, they will volunteer to do an extra activity with your group of friends or make up an excuse about why they can't stay at this specific event without you. They might want to spend time with you because they like the idea of us, even if it's not real yet. They can be very friendly at first until they feel more comfortable around you and start acting more flirty, which is when you will realize that their feelings are actually directed toward you. Number 8. They smile when they see you. If you see your crush smiling right when they see you, it means that they like you. A person who has no feelings for you will act quite differently when they look at your face. Another sign is when their eyes widen and they get really excited about talking with you or being around you in general. They can keep smiling even after they notice that you're looking at them, and that is because they want you to notice it. If this happens on more than one occasion, then it's most likely true that your crush likes you too, but is trying their best not to show it. Number 9. They text you first. If they like you, then when text messaging, they will typically start the conversation. They might not be that creative with their message, but in most cases, it's because they don't know what to say, so they will just keep it simple and straightforward. But if this happens more than once, then you should take it as a clear sign that your crush likes you. One way to tell if they do is that they will send you funny, witty or flirty text messages throughout the day, no matter what time of day it is. If you notice that your crush sends flirty texts at awkward hours, it might mean that they are trying to impress you and get themselves out there. Number 10. They try to keep the conversation going. Studies have shown that people who are trying to make a good impression on someone they like will try their best not to let the conversation die down. They will ask you questions about yourself, make funny jokes at times, but most importantly, they won't stop talking until you do. If this happens more than once around your crush, then it's safe to say that they like you, but are trying really hard to push their feelings under the rug. Sometimes, this can be a way of them showing that they are interested in you romantically, which is why if your crush asks about your life or gets into deep conversations, chances are they might have deeper feelings toward you. Number 11. They get secretly jealous. This can be a really difficult sign for many people to notice because it's not always in the open. Some people are shy, so even when they're feeling jealous, they won't show it. Their facial expression might change when someone else gets too close to you or starts flirting with you. If this happens around your crush, then that is most likely a sign that they have feelings for you. Only time will tell if this is actually true or not, but one way to find out is by flirting with someone else just to get a reaction from your crush. If their jealousy starts to increase, and you see that they are trying to change the subject or getting annoyed, then it's probably because they have feelings for you. Number 12. They try to get your attention. If you notice that your crush keeps getting the attention of everyone around you, then this is usually a sign that they like you. If someone has no feelings for you, they won't try to get your attention because they're too shy or afraid of rejection. However, if it happens more than once with your crush, then it's probably true that they like you but are just really bad at showing it. One way to find out is when they make a joke and everyone laughs. If they notice you looking at them while they are talking with someone else, chances are they will try to make you laugh in some way or another to get your attention. Number 13. They send you mixed signals. Sending mixed signals is another way to tell if your crush likes you. If they play hard to get and pretend like they don't care about you, while at other times they are flirting with you or doing things that show that they like you, then it's possible that they are trying to hide their true feelings. They may be unsure of how you feel about them, so they end up acting hot and cold at the same time, which can be very confusing. This can be tricky, but if you pay close attention to their actions and how they treat you, you'll notice that they are trying to keep their feelings under control. Number 14. They mirror your body language. A subtle sign that your crush might like you is if they start to mirror your body language. Mirroring is an unconscious behavior where someone mimics the gestures, posture, or movements of another person. This often happens when someone feels a connection or attraction to you. If you notice that your crush crosses their arms when you do, leans in when you lean in, or even mimics your tone or pace of speech, it could be a sign that they are subconsciously trying to create a bond with you. This behavior shows that they are in tune with you and possibly harbor feelings they're trying to keep hidden. Number 15. They remember the little things about you. When someone likes you, they tend to pay more attention to the small details about you. If your crush remembers things you've mentioned in passing, like your favorite coffee order, a book you're reading, or an event you were looking forward to, it's a strong indicator that they're interested. They may bring up these details in conversation later, subtly showing you that they care and are thinking about you. This attentiveness can be a sign that they have feelings for you but are trying not to make it too obvious. Number 16. They get quiet or awkward. When you're around, sometimes when someone has a crush, they might not be able to express themselves easily around that person. If your crush, who is usually outgoing and talkative, suddenly becomes quiet, shy, or awkward when you're around, it could be a sign that they're struggling to keep their feelings under wraps. They might be nervous about saying the wrong thing or fear that their true feelings might slip out. This behavior is often a defense mechanism to avoid revealing how they really feel about you. Number 17. They compliment you subtly. While some people are straightforward with their compliments, others might be more subtle, especially if they're trying to hide their crush. If your crush frequently gives you understated compliments, like mentioning that you always seem happy or they like your style, it's a sign that they're paying attention to you in a special way. These compliments might not be overly obvious, but they're a way for them to express their admiration without fully revealing their feelings. Number 18. They find ways to initiate physical contact. Physical contact is a common way people express attraction, even if they're trying to hide it. If your crush frequently finds small excuses to touch you, like brushing your arm, giving you a high five, or lightly touching your back as they walk by, it could be a sign that they like you. These touches might seem casual, but they're often deliberate actions driven by their desire to be close to you. Pay attention to how often these moments happen, as they can be a strong indicator of their hidden feelings. Now that you're aware of these signs, it will be much easier for you to tell if your crush likes you, but is just too shy or nervous to show it. Keep in mind that some of these signs might not always apply, as everyone is different. The best way to know for sure is by paying attention to how they act around you and how they treat you compared to others. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and share the video if you liked it. For more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel.